Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's broadcast of IHSAA Class 3A Sectional Soccer on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 26 years in business. Also, our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, the Community Health Network, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Smith's Jewelers, One Zone, and HCTVcalendars.com. We're coming to you live tonight from White River Elementary School, the soccer complex here for Noblesville High School. And we are also coming to you live on the Fishers Sports Network tonight. So those of you watching on Fishers Sports, we appreciate you watching and hope you'll enjoy the broadcast tonight. My name is Brad Silver, alongside tonight Dan Axe. And Dan, the regular season is over. The second season is beginning, and this is what it's all about, just trying to, number one, get to the sectionals, and number two, survive the sectionals.
Surviving the sectionals, that's the plan. For some folks are going to go on tonight, and some folks are going to go home tonight. So this will be some seniors' last games they play as high schoolers. So.
Well, we've got four teams that we're going to see tonight. First, we're going to see the Fishers Tigers and the Anderson Indians. And then the much-awaited rematch between the Hamilton Southeastern Royals and the Noblesville Millers. And then on Thursday night, we will see the bye teams. And I believe, if I'm correct on that, Dan, that's Pendleton Heights and Muncie Central that we'll be seeing on those. Got three very good teams here vying for one shot to go on to the regional.
Yeah, Fishers ranked number 9 here in this game, and then the second game, obviously, number 1 and number 2. So 3 of the top 10 teams in the state of Indiana in the same sectional.
Well, let's talk about the two teams we're going to see first here tonight. We have the Fishers Tigers coming in here on the season at 8-3-1, and the Anderson Indians at 1-9. And Indians, obviously, with a record like they've got, they're rebuilding and they're trying to find themselves. And the Tigers, a very respectable record of 8-3-1, even though they only did play 12 games this season.
Right, Anderson in the North Central Conference and Fishers in the Hoosier Crossroads. Conference-wise, obviously, the North Central Conference, strong conference, a little less so in soccer than the Hoosier Crossroads Conference.
And how about the Tigers then, also part of the HCC?
Always good, always good. Good coaching and both with Ben Beasley. Been there at Fishers now for many, many years, a state title holder, I think 5 years ago. So they always come to play.
We're going to turn it over to Andrew Tressler, the public address announcer here from Noblesville High School, and he's going to have some pregame announcements and the introduction of the players. Andrew.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Noblesville High School welcomes you to White River Elementary Soccer Complex, home of the Noblesville Millers. Today's IHSAA Girls Soccer Sectional 8 match features the Anderson Indians and the Fishers Tigers. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting team, the Anderson Indians. The starting goalkeeper, a sophomore, number 1, Evelyn Rodriguez. A junior, number 4, Sean J. O'Brien. A freshman, number 2, Kennedy Rayford. A freshman, number 5, Hannah Bowen. A junior, number 8, Kalasia Fleming. A senior, number 9, Elena Ortega. A freshman, number 10, Sierra Quiroz. A sophomore, number 4, Whisper Schroeder. A sophomore, number 15, Julie Thatch. A freshman, number 20, Alexia Puente. A freshman, number 24, Jasmine Fleming. And the head coach of the Anderson Indians is Taylor Sievers. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the home team, the Fishers Tigers. The starting goalkeeper, a junior, number 1, Caitlin Hicks. A junior, number 2, Taryn McFarland. A junior, number 4, Catherine Holt. A junior, number 6, Ellen Stump. A senior, number 7, Delaney Whalen. A freshman, number 8, Allison Macbeth. A senior, number 11, Maya Turner. A sophomore, number 12, Casey Castro. A junior, number 13, Joanna Schroeder. A freshman, number 20, Samantha Bird. And a senior, number 30, Diana Rolog. The head coach of the Fishers Tigers is Ben Beasley. Ladies and gentlemen, would you now please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, Dan, we're just about ready to go here. What do you expect from these two teams?
Well, this Anderson team is obviously really young. They've got, it looks like 6 freshmen, only 2 juniors or seniors in the starting lineup. So this will be a great experience for them in preparation for next year, and let's see what happens. Sometimes youth wins out.
Unfortunately for the Indians, they've only managed to score 4 goals this season. They have allowed 75 goals, where the Tigers have scored 23 and only allowed 12 through 12 games. So they're allowing 1.0 per game. So definitely that goes in the favor of the Tigers.
Yes, it does. That's a huge statement about where the two teams are.
Well, before we get started here, who's celebrating 26 years in business? Well, it's Logan Street Signs and Banners. They specialize in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200 or visit their website, www.loganstreetsteins.com. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Getting the last-minute stretches in here, Dan. I believe the temperature right now is about 76 degrees. Northwest wind at 9, 87% humidity. So these ladies are going to work up a sweat out there today. Tigers with the initial possession. Had it across midfield, but came back into their own territory to reset.
These two teams don't play during the regular season. I imagine they've watched each other, they've scouted. But it's different when you get in real life here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a bad throw. Not a good way to start off.
Indians had the possession. It'll go over the Tigers now. Tigers execute that throw in a little better.
Probably just nerves.
Mm-hmm. In toward the goal. That's number 4, rather. Is that 4 or 14 back there? Oh, that's Sean J. O'Brien, who ended up kicking it out of bounds. Going to be a corner kick for the Tigers. Trying to get it into the middle, get a rebound. It's free. Finally covered up.
Nice work by the keeper there. A lot of people in front of her.
Evelyn Rodriguez, the goaltender, sophomore. As you said, she had a lot of Tigers there in front of her. She also had a lot of Indians there in front of her trying to get to the ball.
I think so. I think she took one across the nose there too.
Tigers reset. Katie Holt sends it back. Sets it up to Diana Rawlig. Tigers with an opportunity to set it up here from the side. Rodriguez got out there. There's a shot. Oh, just missed. Just a little bit high there on that shot, Dan.
Not a good start for Anderson. Not a good start at all. They didn't look organized in the back. And Fishers will punish you.
So Evelyn Rodriguez will take the kick from the goal. Low kick. Tigers take it right back with another chance here.
Nice save.
Oh, good save. From our angle, I couldn't tell whether that was going to go into the top of the net or not. I couldn't tell whether she got enough on it there or not. Take a look at the replay on this, Dan.
Looked like that game saver that Allison Ellis made the other night.
Yep. So this will be a corner kick for the Tigers.
Into the side net.
Tigers are really having some success getting the players right down there in front of the net, aren't they?
Trying to look, see what he's called here. I think he's called a PK.
I think that's Ellen Stump there. He's going to take the penalty kick. Goes off the post. I didn't see a reason for the penalty kick, Dan, did you?
No, I didn't.
Tigers with it back right again. Bringing it in.
Another nice stop.
Oh, boy.
This pressure, though, is not healthy here. There's an awful lot going on right in front of the goal.
3 nice saves there by Rodriguez, or deflections, because they've had at least 4 good shots on goal so far here early. Less than 5 minutes gone in the first half.
Castro's going to take the corner from the keeper's right.
Right in front of the net again. Tried to deflect it by the head.
That's a goal kick.
Yeah, that one out of bounds. And Rodriguez will kick it back into play. Last time she had a goal kick, she kicked it low and
substitution number
hardly,
Flanagan.
almost didn't get it out of the goal box.
Not much better.
No.
Fisher's going to be poaching on that.
Yeah, that one's going to go out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for the Tigers. Kieran McFarland get it set up. Indians trying to get control back, but they just can't get the ball back. Pass right across the front of the net. Nobody was there for the Tigers. Tigers take it away from the Indians again. There's a goal. Good job there, Dan.
Offside, I think. Yeah.
They're calling it offside?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the idea was good.
It was excellent.
Couldn't get away with it, though.
Going to bring that back. She kicked a rolling ball.
Come on, Red, let's go. Let's go, Red.
We're early in the first half here on Hamilton County Television and the Fishers Sports Network tonight. Wherever you're watching us, welcome aboard tonight. Opening game, the IHSAA 3A sectional here from Noblesville. Nice to have you with us tonight. Had a little rain up here a little earlier.
Yeah, it rained pretty hard down at my house. Didn't last long. We can handle rain, we just can't handle that lightning.
Indians trying to get it out of their zone. Man, I think they haven't been but maybe 10 feet across the center line so far in this match. There's a shot. Oh, off the
top crossbar.
Wow. Rodriguez jumped to try to deflect that. Went off the crossbar. She might have had a play. If it had been a little bit lower and on goal, she might have been able to make the save. But that one goes out of bounds. Back to the Indians. Take a look at this last play here.
Yeah, I don't think she touched it. I think that was straight on the bar.
Yeah, she just was just a little bit high. That's going to go over to the Indians. I didn't see what was called on that. Lindsay Elick trying to get it set up and try to get something going here. Correction, I'm sorry, that's Hannah Bowen. Tigers take it right away again. Maya Turner takes it. She's going down the right side. Makes the corner, tries to center it. Cleared by the Indians. Tigers get it right back again. I think that was Allie McCaffrey got that. And once again.
Now.
Okay. 31:05. We're right at 31 minutes. More pressure from the Tigers.
They dropped it back here to help the keeper get the ball out, but that kick's not too much farther.
Tigers take it away once again from the Indians. Katie Holt with it, then over to Casey Castro. She sends it down the side. That's going to end up going out of bounds. Had a player down there on the right wide open.
Anderson substitution, number 11, Adrian Stokes.
I don't think Coach Beasley's going to be too happy at this point. He's had some opportunities they haven't converted.
Well, Evelyn Rodriguez has kept the Indians in this game so far, Dan.
She has.
She's been one busy little goalkeeper there. Indians kick it inbounds, and Tigers take it right away again. Here's a possible shot. Indians take it away. Tigers take it right back. Karen McFarland with a nice bit of ball handling down there in front of the net. Ends up going out. Indians will take it back again. As soon as that ball hits the ground, there's like 2 or 3 Tigers around it, and don't see too many people in the white shirts out there, Dan.
Nice cross. And they let it go out.
Going to be out of bounds. Tigers are in their red uniforms with the white numbers. They're moving left to right on your screen.
I'd give this maybe 3 more minutes, and I expect that Fishers will be doing some substituting here. Bring the energy level up a little bit.
The Anderson Indians in their white uniforms with their green numerals outlined in red. The Indians just can't seem to get it out of the zone, Dan. Shot across the front. That's blocked, deflected. Tigers have it again. Able to get a shot off, but that was blocked by one of the Indians out there and ends up going out of bounds, and the Tigers will have a corner kick, right?
Fishers be looking for a second ball here. Their header of the ball off the ground.
Into the middle there. Deflected back, but goes out of bounds.
Try it again. Anderson's got a person on both posts, so that helps the keeper here a little bit, but it also allows Fishers to get in as close as they want and not be offside.
Going to come from the corner once again. Tigers kick it into play. Trying to center it again. Tigers can't center it. It goes almost all the way across the field. Chased down by Alec Macbeth.
Fishers has had 11 players or 10 players there committed forward. So they do open themselves up if something does go the other way. And this girl for Anderson is pretty quick.
Tigers deflect it there. Sammy Bird kept it in play.
Nice ball.
Maya Turner brings it back to midfield. Katie Holt's trying to set it up. Going back into the corner. Tigers trying to set it up again once in front of the goal. Get it over there, trying to set the shot up. That one ends
Tough little save there. That ball might have had a deflection. Put it back on
looked
goal.
like it might have gone wide of the net, but well, you just never can tell. You just can't afford to let those go. You know, this field is in excellent condition. It's one of the best fields that kids can play on. Here comes Lindsay Elick. No, that's not Elick. I'm sorry, Ellen Stump. She takes a shot and goes wide. I believe that was deflected by the Indians. Or is it going to be the Indians' ball?
No, Indians' ball. I think Delaney Whalen was trying to get on the end of that one, and she didn't.
Tigers with an opportunity here. Oh, whoa. Nice save.
She did the right thing there. She tried to slot the ball. She just happened to hit it right at the keeper.
Yeah. Take a look at the replay on this, Dan. She's got a nice wide open shot here. All she has to do is put it to the left of the goaltender, and she's got a goal, but shot it right at Evelyn Rodriguez. Well, for about the first time in about 12 or 13 minutes now, the ball is across midfield.
It has been a long time.
The Tigers get it right back.
But that score is still 0-0.
Yeah.
So here's a nice ball with Turner.
Turner's coming down. Gentleman
Nice,
Fleming in pursuit. Missed the second opportunity there.
Nice
wow. Great save. But, Dan, how many times do you see that rebound get knocked into the net there? And watch this. There's a great save here.
Anderson substitution number 7, Shane Buckley.
I couldn't tell who that was. I think that might have been Ellen Stump right there in front of the net.
Yeah, I think it was.
She just could not
Fisher
get the shot off.
number 3,
She's
Lauren
coming out of the
Arnett.
game. Lauren Arnett coming in.
Tigers have probably had at least probably 8 or 10 shots on goal already here in the first 16 minutes.
And they've been good shots.
Yes,
These have not been
good quality
hopes and
shots.
prayers. They've been nice shots. So far, the keeper there for Anderson has definitely been the difference.
Yeah, and as you said, they're keeping, at times they're keeping 2 more people back with her to give her some assistance there. Tigers trying to set it up again. There comes Katie Holt. Takes it across midfield. Trying to lead the pass down there to...
I think Delaney was going to be outside
Delaney Whalen.
there.
If she'd have got... Yeah, she
Holt
probably
held
would
up
have
just
been.
a little bit there. Hard to time that run.
Castro gets it across the field. Here comes another... No. Good shot. Tigers keep possession of the ball. Holt with a shot.
Wide
that one
to
goes
the right.
wide and high.
Let's go, Red!
22-44 and counting here in the first half.
Kennedy Rayford and number 9, Elena Ortega.
Dan, there's been some excitement in this, but it's all been for the red and white so far.
It's all been in the same spot.
Yeah. That will go over to the Indians and immediately taken back by the Tigers.
And a handball.
So the Indians will get another chance at it. I think the Indians have only been across midfield, 3 times so far?
And then not very far.
Yeah.
About to this first cut.
Tigers get it right back, setting up the offense.
I think the difference here is Fishers is able to connect on these passes and get things going, and Anderson getting the ball, and there's maybe one pass and it's over.
Anderson with a deep penetration as they've had all day into the zone. Tigers get it right back. Anderson tries to get it back. Jasmine Fleming tried to keep it in the zone. Tigers with a chance here. That's Lauren Arnett. Will she get the shot off before it goes out of bounds? Centered. Tigers with a chance again. Shot and a goal.
Delaney Whalen.
Yep, Delaney Whalen gets the goal.
Delaney Whalen.
Who got the assist on that, Dan? I can't remember. So it took about a little bit over 18 minutes for the Tigers to get on the scoreboard, and Dan, they've been just relentless this whole game so far.
Yeah, their season's been a much different season from Anderson. Give Anderson a lot of credit for holding a team like Fishers that long.
Tigers got a chance here again. Jasmine rather we're looking out there in the field, and we do not have a number 24 listed on the roster for the Tigers.
Number 8, David Fleming. Number 20, Alexia Puente. And for Fishers, number 34, Aubrey Robertson.
Was there a 24 in here?
It's not 24, it's 34.
Okay, yeah, it was Aubrey Robertson who was down there. We just couldn't tell the 2 from the 3 at the distance. We stand corrected. Sorry, folks. Tigers setting it up back in their own zone again. Shea Buckley trying to get the thing down the field, but she just gets it taken away once again by the Tigers.
So usually the 5 minutes after the goal are critical for both teams. Nice little run here. She tried to take it short side, and there just wasn't any place to go there. Puts it in the side of the net. She had somebody out in front. She also had somebody making a back post run.
1-0 in favor of the Tigers. 19:05 here in the first half. First round of the IHSAA 3A sectional here from Noblesville. Fishers Tigers and the Anderson Indians. Indians put it back in play. It goes out of bounds. Go right back over to the Tigers, and they'll throw it in. Another out of bounds play. This time the Indians will throw it in. Tigers falling back and getting regrouped.
Coach Beasley's had a conversation with him about switching fields, which they just did. Exploit this corner down here. Sure she'd like to have that cross back.
Yeah. Picked up by Rodriguez before it got into any danger. Tigers just keeping the pressure on here. Here's an opportunity for Lauren Arnett.
And
she
scores.
Slotted
it in. Nice job.
Great play by Lauren Arnett. Comes just about 4 minutes after the other goal. So the Tigers out in front 2-0.
So it's about 3.5 minutes between those goals.
Well, as you say, that was that's always as you say, Dan. That's always critical.
Yeah, the other night was critical. It was at about 40 seconds between goals.
27 seconds.
Was that
exact.
it? 27.
Yeah. Last match or the last game we had here between the Hamilton Southeastern boys and the. No, there was the girls. Yep.
Yeah.
That one's gonna. Is she gonna be able to get that inbounds or not? I think that's gonna go out. That's gonna go over to the Indians.
He's playing a number of freshmen tonight, so.
Tigers come in here at 8-3-1. Indians 1-9. Tigers setting it up out front again. Trying to get that cross in front of the net, set it up.
Not sure what she was trying there, but
that one.
Key to this for Fishers: just be patient.
Yeah, that
opportunities are going to be there.
Yeah, that went about 20 feet to the left of the goal. Indians trying to get something going here in the second half of the first half, Dan, and so far they don't even have a shot on goal. I don't think they've been more than about 20, 40 feet into the zone.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Tiger goaltender Caitlin Hicks is out there about halfway up in the zone.
Fisher's team gave Noblesville a run for their money. I think Noblesville beat them 5-2. One of the few teams to score two goals on Noblesville.
There's a shot. Oh, off of the post again. Top possible rebound there and wide. I think that was Isabel Streeter who got the second shot there. How many times, Dan, is that second shot just as dangerous, if not more dangerous, than the first one?
That coming off the top bar, it's becoming a habit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Evelyn Rodriguez, you got to say that those bars are her best friend so far tonight. Tigers with another opportunity. There it goes, and that's going to be a goal. I believe that was Casey Castro who got that.
Number 12, Casey Castro.
So here within a less than in about 6 minutes, Dan, it's gone from 0-0 to 3-0.
Yeah, I think once the door opened there, it's going to be a little tough.
You think Coach Beasley made some adjustments? Or?
I think he did. I think he brought the energy up just a little bit there. If he gets enough of a lead here, it might give him a chance to rest some people. I think it'll be a big game on Thursday night, regardless of who wins tonight.
The winner of this game will face the winner of the second game tonight. Tigers put it all the way down deep into Indian territory, and Evelyn Rodriguez comes out and takes the ball.
Coach will not be happy with that. If you're going to hit that ball, you want to hit it to one of the corners and let somebody run onto it where the keeper can't just handle it in the box.
I didn't see who that went off of, but it looks like they're giving it to the Tigers. Little bit of a threat there is Kalaja Fleming brought it into the zone. The Tigers take it right back again once again. Into the center.
Not a very good touch, followed up by a foul.
Yeah, Aaron Brown had it, and foul against the Tigers. So the Indians will put the ball back into play. Adrian Stokes got the ball into play, but the Tigers once again take it right back. Chased down by Aubrey Robertson.
Nice cross.
Right into the middle there. Oh, just could not pull the
touch.
trigger on that. Casey Castro almost had her second goal of the night there, Dan.
I think her eyes got pretty big when she saw that wide open goal.
Yeah, it was wide open, and she just couldn't quite pull the trigger in time to get it. Tigers setting it up again.
That's a good shot.
Nice shot.
That's
by,
well within her range, and
yeah.
she can hit that ball.
By junior Ellen Stump. Ends up going off the or over the net again. The Tigers who kept the pressure on during this entire game, Dan. There has been almost zero pressure from the Indians.
Yeah, I'd say no pressure. The one time they came down here, there was nobody with the
yeah. They just plain and
with,
simple haven't
Fleming.
gotten close. I mean, I don't mean to sound, nasty or anything about it, but they're just.
Well, you got one program that's an established, long-term, former state champion, plays in a really, really tough conference, and you got another team that's building.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of freshmen out here for Anderson. I think she started 6 freshmen tonight.
That going to get out of bounds or not? No.
And that'll pay dividends for them.
Saved by Aubrey Robertson. Robertson brings it out front. And once again, Evelyn Rodriguez makes a save. She's been the busiest Indian out there on the field tonight, Dan.
Yes, she has.
11-11 on the clock in the first half.
And we know where our children are, so we're all set here.
Isabel Streeter tried to get it into the middle there. Indians took it away, but the Tigers took it right back again. Nicole Roof trying to get the ball out. Centered once again. See if they can get it set up there. Robertson going after it into the corner there, and
I think she might have clipped her heels.
yep. Tigers are ahead 3-0. 3 goals in less than 5 minutes here. And giving them the 3-0 lead. Into the corner, centered. Another chance for the Tigers. Another chance for the Tigers. And that one goes out of bounds.
She definitely went that one back.
To the right of the net. There's been about 3 or 4 of those tonight that the Tigers are probably looking at and saying, gosh, I wish I could do that over again.
Fisher's been able to exploit this side down here and turn the corner. And then once they turn the corner, they're squared up to make that cross. You got people lined up in front. Hopefully they're going to finish.
Buckley and number 9, Elena Ortega.
One of the other things between these two teams is the Indians obviously don't have as deep of a bench as the Tigers do.
And that'll probably come into play more in the second half, too.
Mm-hmm.
It is a warm night here.
Yeah, still warm and humid. Wind out of the northwest, though, so there is a little bit of breeze. There's a shot over the net. Indians back to put it in play. Once again, the Tigers take the inbound play. Aubrey Robertson over on the right side, trying to beat Casey Castro, or rather Bryce Flanagan.
Nice play there by Stump, stepping in there in front of the keeper. I think, though, she might have got her hand clipped.
Yeah, she's definitely she definitely got hit there. Referee going over there to talk to her. Looks like Rodriguez wants to continue. Indians will put it into play again.
She's a sophomore. They got a lot to look forward to here for her for the next 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Once again, the Tigers get the first touch after the inbounds play. Indians would certainly like to try to get something on the board here before the end of the half to get a little bit of momentum going here, Dan, because every bit of momentum in this match has been with the Tigers so far. We're under 7 minutes in the first half, a 3-0 lead for the Fishers Tigers over the Anderson Indians. That one goes out of bounds.
Knocks it over the end line, but again, she beat this girl. It's left back. They've changed once. Both of them have had their hands full.
Fisher substitutions number 7, Delaney Rowland, number 11, Maya Turner, and number 30, Diana Rowland.
3 substitutions coming in for the Tigers give them some fresh legs for the last 6.5 minutes of this half, Dan.
All starters. Sure, he's looking to score again here. At least one, if not 2.
Once again, the Tigers take the kick. Way out of bounds. I see the Royals are in the house here already, Dan. Tigers with the throw in. Are they going to make? No, they're just moving the position of the throw in.
Nice hit. Just wide.
Yeah, a little bit to the wide to the right.
I just don't think Anderson's got the speed to shut them down, and those shots are eventually going to dial in there.
Yeah, they are. You can't keep living with the goalpost, can you, Dan?
No. But a lot of freshmen, sophomores getting experience.
Rodriguez has done a great job in the goal. The only problem she's had tonight is when she's had kicks that they just she just doesn't seem to be able to kick the ball and get it into play. Lauren Foster centers it. Rodriguez is going to come out and take that one. Another shot. Oh,
another
again
crossbar.
off the crossbar.
And
another shot.
bar.
That one goes high. Take a look at the replay on this, Dan. Another shot that hits that crossbar and just that one. I mean
that one came right down in front.
Yeah, it came right down in front, and none of the Tigers were in a position to get a rebound on that. .327 here remaining in the first half. Welcome to all our Hamilton County television viewers, also the Fishers Sports Network viewers. Thank you for joining us tonight here at White River Elementary School. First game of Sectional 3A between the Anderson Indians and the Fishers Tigers. Tigers have a 3-0 lead. And you can't say the only word you can use for this half, Dan, is the Tigers have just dominated the Indians in this half.
The score could have been much worse.
Yes, it could have. Another center.
Nice cross.
That's going to go up and over. But the Tigers continue to get the shots, Dan. Even though they're missing on the shots, they're continuing to get the shots.
She had the time there. She took the ball down and settled it.
Mm-hmm.
Got a little impatient.
Waylon Arnett and Castro, the goal scorers so far tonight for the Tigers. Coming down to 2 minutes in the half.
Minutes.
He was kind there. That was not a legal throw.
Indians, now the Tigers have got it set up again, trying to center it. Robertson. Nice bit of ball handling there. Off the post again.
She might have got a finger on that one.
I believe she did deflect that, but once again, the post has been the best friend of Evelyn Rodriguez tonight for the Indians. Tiger and a Indian both go down. I don't think there was any harm or any foul on that, I believe. Jasmine Fleming went down for the Indians. I think that was Delaney Whalen.
Yes, it was.
Indians will take the ball back under a minute here in the half. Out of bounds once again. Out of bounds once again, right in front of the Anderson bench. Tigers hurrying up here, trying to get another opportunity before this half ends. Looks like they might have one here. Nice shot, but good job Oh, my. What a save. What a
Saved off
save.
the line, and then I think we got an offside down here. Yes.
That's probably going to be the last play
That's
of
it.
the first half.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So at the end of 40 minutes of play here in the 3A sectional, girls 3A sectional here at Noblesville at White River Elementary, it is the Tigers 3, the Indians nothing. Fans, before we go, I'd like to remind you Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of corporate products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Follow them on Facebook and Twitter. And don't forget, Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health at 317-355-7775 or check their website, www.ecommunity.com. We're going to take a break. Our halftime activities will be back after a little bit.
Where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself, or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit, to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
Are you tired of watching your favorite IHSA broadcasts on your small mobile device? You can now watch them on your TV with new apps for Apple TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku. Brought to you by the IHSAA and Blue Frame Technology.
First apartment. Dog named Bella. Boyfriend, TJ. With the sweet ride and the bad secrets. Exit TJ. Hey, it's Eric. Wedding, Eric Jr., new house. Luckily, once a year, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance checks to see if we're paying too much or cover too little.
Find an agent and stop knocking on wood.
Hey Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities, or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
IHSAA girls sectional soccer from White River Elementary School here in Noblesville. Our first game tonight between the Anderson Indians and the Fishers Tigers. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 26 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other participating sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Smith's Jewelers, One Zone, and the Hamilton County Calendar.com. You know, since the establishment of Church, Hiddle and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need us the most. Give us a call, 317-773-2190, or simply visit their website, www.cchalaw.com. Church, Hiddle and Antrim. Fans, you know, Smith's Jewelers has been serving Hamilton County, including Noblesville, Fishers, Westfield, and Carmel for over 65 years. Many jewelry stores have come and gone, yet Smith's remains. If one were to ask how and why, the answer would just be their outstanding jewelry selection and customer service. The knowledgeable staff at Smith's Jewelers is eager to give their customers a memorable, positive experience. Contact them at 317-773-3383 or visit them online, www.smithsonthesquare.com. We're about 30 seconds to a minute away from resuming action here, starting the second half. And I'm Brad Silbert along with Dan Axe. Dan, there isn't a whole lot you can say about the first half other than it's been all Fishers.
Yes, it has. I think for the takeaway for Anderson is they held them off for a long time, and that was positive. Anderson's got to play a lot of younger players tonight and get some experience out there. So see how it goes for the second half. It looks like pretty much the same starting lineup here for Fishers.
Well, between the 21-14 mark and the 15-15 mark, the Tigers hit the goal 3 times. First time was by Delaney Whalen at 21-14. 17-48, it was Lauren Arnett. And then at 15-15, it was Casey Castro with the goal. So it
was really a 6-minute period in there where they scored all the goals.
Mm-hmm.
So. Still a beautiful night up here.
Oh, yes.
Cooling down outside just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. First of 2 soccer games you're going to see here tonight on Hamilton County Television and on the Fisher Sports Network. Tigers getting it set up all into the Anderson territory already, and Evelyn Rodriguez has another save.
Nice hit from Delaney. So I don't think she got all of the ball, but well worth the shot. Good for Rodriguez, too. She gets to touch the ball early.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a solid save.
I think we had a foul called in there, didn't we, Dan?
Didn't see it.
No, Tigers with the ball, centering. Shot there and a goal.
I think she got wrong-footed there.
Yeah,
That's
that was Ellen Stump who got that goal at the 39:03 mark. Take a look at this. She just turns around, manages to get a shot off, and it just caught Rodriguez out of position. So it's a 4-0 lead now for the Tigers. All 4 goals by different Tigers. The Indians, as we said earlier, a very young team trying to rebuild. Tigers, a well-established team. And that one goes out of bounds. Surprised they don't have some ball chasers down there, Dan.
Yeah,
they're wasting
most
a lot of
facilities
time.
they do.
Yeah. That one's off the Indians. I think that's going to go over to the Tigers. Looked like that went off of Jasmine Fleming.
I think we may have some ball girls sitting at both ends.
They don't seem to be going up and down the sidelines. Tigers coming in tonight are 8-3-1. Indians are 1-9. Shot out front. Rodriguez managed to get a hand on it.
Nice stop.
Yep. Millers and the Royals are warming up in the background over there on the auxiliary field.
She works on her distribution, gets that kick a little bit better between now and next year. She'll be a player to contend with.
Indians trying to get it into the zone, the deepest penetration they've had so far tonight. No shots on goal. Tigers take it right back, get it set up, and bring it down. Rodriguez comes out of the goal. Sends the ball down to O'Brien, who's going to get it set up here. Looks like Adrian Stokes will put it back in play. Another out of bounds play.
Fishers continues to try to go down that right side. They've had a lot of success down there. They've just got much more speed.
It's just amazing, Dan, the number of inbounds plays that the Tigers have taken away from the Indians. There's another one that ends up off of the Tigers. Indians trying to get control of it again, but the Tigers take it right back. Castro. Indians try to get it upfield, but Tigers take it right back.
Good ball.
Macbeth centers. I think that's Turner. Now it's back to Whalen. Whalen sets it up. That one's blocked by the Indians.
Castro will take the corner, it looks like. Everybody's slowing down out there a little bit.
It's a little warm out there tonight yet. Tigers setting it up. 34-17 remaining.
Plays it short, nice shot into the goal.
Was that deflected or not?
No, I don't think so. Might have got a hand on it with
I didn't see
keeper.
who got
Maya
that.
Turner, I think, got the goal. 34-11.
5-0 now in favor of the Tigers. Thank you for joining us tonight here on Hamilton County Television, also on the Fishers Sports Network. Glad to have you with us so far tonight. It has been all Tigers. I don't think the Indians have had any kind of a serious threat at all, Dan.
No, that may be the last time we see Whalen and Stump tonight.
One of the deeper penetrations the Indians have had, but the Tigers get the ball right back and put it back in play. Indians, a team that only scored 4 goals all season in 10 matches.
Well, that was a nice little ball.
Mm-hmm. Nice little pass right out there in the front. Once again, the Indians post some more guards there at the goal.
This is substitution number 19, Abigail Trent.
I think it's the first time we've seen Abby Trent tonight, I believe, Dan. So Coach Beasley may be putting some of the younger players in. Probably see more of them as the game goes on.
Yeah, I expect we will.
Tigers trying to get it into the center. Indians get it back a little bit. Allie Macbeth with it. Macbeth chases it down to the sideline. Good. Julie Thatch right with her there. Back out into the center. Indians trying to get something going here. They can't. It ends up going out of bounds off of Kennedy Rayford. And the Tigers will put it in play. Tigers once again trying to get it set up in the middle of the field. Aubrey Robertson sends it over to the right side to Allie Macbeth.
Great ball, but she's offside.
Good idea, but got there a little bit ahead of time.
Tough for her to judge that run. Her back is to the other backs. She's not really sure where they're at. She makes the run on the chance that she'll be onside. If she doesn't make the run, I'm sure Coach Beasley would remind her of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like in any other sport, Dan. You want to make the play, but the effort is just as important as anything else. If you miss a play, but you make the effort, that's one thing. But Tigers trying to set it up to bring it back into the Indian territory again. They do. Tigers still in control into the center. Nice job of defense there by Jill Thatch, Julie Thatch.
He's going to call a foul there just outside the box on Thatch. This will be a dangerous spot here.
Tigers trying to put another goal in the net. I think that's Robertson setting it up there, isn't it? I believe that's 34.
Yeah, I think you're right. Gets hard about this time of night to see those numbers. Nice ball.
Robertson put it high.
It's a far post. That's a good idea. He's got players over there.
And number 36, Lauren Fosler.
Once again, the Indians will try to get the ball downfield. Adrian Stokes.
Got to say that IHSAA design out there in the center of the field really
it's beautiful,
looks good.
Isn't it? Looks
that
sharp.
Is tops.
Very, very sharp. Tigers setting it up. Here's a chance. Good
Couldn't
bit of
quite
ball.
get around on that.
Lauren Arnett had that ball for quite a while, but she just couldn't break free to get a shot off. Here's one into the middle, the head, and
very nice effort.
Oh my! Right over the top of the goal. Still 5-0 here. 29:04 left. Take a look at this, Dan. Just went right over.
Unfortunately, that's what you practice when you're on the sideline, and the ball you want to hit there is to nail that ball down at the feet of the keeper. Always down.
Anderson substitution number 12, Farley Flanagan, and for Fishers, number 17, Rebecca Lewis.
Still plenty of daylight, but we've got the lights on.
Probably about another half hour, 45 minutes of daylight here. That one goes out of bounds off the Tigers. I think that was off Isabel Streeter.
We have a goal kick here. She's going to bring it back to take this.
Once again, the Tigers take it. Nicole Roof. Back to Roof once again. Try to get it across the center of the net.
Nice ball.
Header and
very nice effort both
Rodriguez.
ways.
Yeah, that was a good effort by the goaltender and good offensive and defensive reaction to that play.
Arnett was right there if she had mishandled the ball. So you've got three conferences represented in this sectional with the Hoosier Crossroads, the Hoosier Heritage, and the North Central.
All three great conferences, but boy, in the Hoosier, in the HCC, these teams just beat up on each other, Dan.
Yes, they do. Used to be worse. Used to be that we had Zionsville and Westfield and Carmel and had a lot more top 10 teams potentially.
Tigers setting it up.
And there was some concern when they went to the three classes that was going to happen again, but they managed to not have it that way.
Of course, I remember it wasn't too long ago that there was no, it was just one class in soccer.
Yep.
Indians managed to clear it back, but that one's picked up by Diana Rolig. Opportunity here for the Tigers. Nice done.
Really nicely done.
That'll be the second goal of the night for Lauren Arnett. Comes at 25-29. Take a look at this. She does such a nice job of setting this up. Gets the defender out of the way and then just goes for the left side of the goal.
And once she rids that defender, that's pretty much no chance.
Second goal of the night for Arnett. Makes it 6-0 now in favor of the Tigers. Tigers were ahead 3-0 at halftime. Doubled that lead now. Still a couple of the seniors out there for the Tigers, Dan, but a lot of the younger players out there now. Arnett with a chance for the triple. Rodriguez came out of the goal to deflect that. Ended up going out of bounds. I thought she was going to get, as we would say in hockey, the hat trick.
think she was thinking about that hat trick. The way she's playing out there, she's probably thinking about more than a hat trick.
6-0, 24-20 remaining in this opening game of Sectional 3A.
She'll be back next year, too. She's a junior.
Only 5 seniors on this Tiger team.
Well, I think that went in unassisted.
Yeah. That was, who got that from the side there?
Just goal number 33, Aaron Brown.
So that brings us to 7 goals.
First goal of the night for Aaron Brown, sophomore midfielder. Tigers are going to do nothing but get stronger next year. They only lose 5 seniors. They're obviously big contributors to the team, but they got a lot of good young players on this team.
Good coaching, too. He's always been a strong coach.
Mm-hmm. That'll go out of bounds. The Indians will inbound it. I don't think the Indians even got a shot on goal yet tonight.
No, they haven't.
Another opportunity for the Tigers here. Let's see how this one shapes up. Another nice save by Rodriguez.
Stands are starting to fill up out here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice centering pass.
Ooh, boy, she almost lost that.
Not handled cleanly, but effectively.
Well, this second matchup tonight, Dan, is probably going to be one of the key matchups in the state.
I'd say it is the key matchup in the state tonight. They don't get any bigger than this one.
Tigers with another opportunity here. Shot, and it's good.
It is good.
I didn't see who got that, but it all unfolded so quickly.
We could just get them to turn their backs to us there for a second.
Yeah. 29 is what it looks like. Isabella Streeter.
It's her second, isn't it? Or not?
No, that's her first.
Isabella Streeter.
So that makes it 8-0. Which is right about on track with what the Indians give up per game. They give up an average of 7.5 goals per game.
They're usually not playing this level of competition either, so
yes,
I think they can take that away.
Well, 5 goals here in the second half. It was 3-0 at the end of the first half. Now it's a 5-goal outburst here.
You talked about the depth that really is going to play here in the second half. Beasley's been able to sub liberally.
Yeah, a lot of the starters still out there for the Indians, and they have not gotten a lot of bench time, so they got to be getting a little bit tired. It's not a bad night out there, but it's still a little bit on the humid side. Probably not quite enough for water breaks tonight. Tigers trying to get it set up, get more pressure on the Indians. Every time the Indians have touched the ball, the Tigers have answered. Almost looks like the Tigers are playing a little bit of a stall here now, Dan, just trying to keep the ball away. Tigers once again bringing it deep into Indian territory. That's going to end up going out of bounds. And it will go to the Indians.
So both teams warming up in the distance for that next game. Noblesville off to our right in the distance, and HSE to the left.
Another out of bounds play will go to the Indians. Indians have just been outmatched here tonight, Dan, just plain and simple.
They'll get better for this, though.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. Another shot going toward the net that Rodriguez grabs. Aaron Brown trying to get her second goal of the night. What other matchups have we got in the state here tonight, Dan, that look like they should be exciting or good? I know you got a sheet there somewhere, if we can find it.
Somewhere. Here we go. Let's see, ranked teams, Crown Point plays tonight against Munster in Sectional 1. Valpo plays right now against Hobart in Sectional 2. Chesterton, ranked 18th, plays Portage tonight. Warsaw 8th plays Fort Wayne South. That was a solo game at 6 o'clock tonight at Warsaw. And then this game. And a number of games in the South. Remember that Carmel, Westfield, Zionsville all go south. Guerin goes south in the 3A, the way it's set up now. So any of those teams would only meet one of these teams in the state final game.
Mm-hmm.
So the sectionals either 2 or 3 games, depending on how many teams you have in your sectional. A 2-game regional, both on a Saturday. A 1-game semi-state, and a 1-game state final.
Tigers get the ball back deep into Indian territory.
Thanks.
Tigers with another chance here. Indians poke it away. Dan, from your years of coaching, does a game like this for the Tigers, does this give them an advantage, or can this be just as much of a disadvantage for them going on?
It could be both ways. I'd say this is probably not going to be that much of a disadvantage. He's getting to play a lot of people. He got his starters finally got unhooked there and scored a few. So that's a healthy thing. And they get the opportunity to stick around and watch the next 2. Of course, there's not a lot of secrets in this conference, so,
they know each other well.
Coach Beasley's played both both HSE and Noblesville this year, so 5-2 against Noblesville, and I believe it was 1-0 against HSE.
Still a lot of starters on the field for the Indians. Not too many for the Tigers.
Yeah, I'm sure he wants to rest him, and he doesn't want to take a chance on an injury either.
Mm-hmm. Once again, the inbound is stolen, this time by Aaron Brown. Lauren Arnett looks like she wants to get that third goal, Dan. She's right down there in front of the goaltender once again. See what the Tigers can do here. I think Rodriguez might have hurt her hand earlier in that first half.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did.
She's shaking that quite a bit when that ball hits it.
Well, it's looking like it's going to end up being unless they have a huge comeback here, last game of the season for her, and I'm sure she wants to play it. So keepers are always tough. Yeah, she's back there right now rubbing that hand.
Yeah, just a sophomore, and the job she's done tonight, in spite of an 8-0 deficit, she really has done a good job. She's blocked a lot of good shots tonight. But it's like anything else, the percentages, if you keep hitting the ball, they're eventually going to start going in. And took a little bit of time, almost half of the first half before that first goal was scored. But boy, since that, we went, less than 6 minutes with 3 goals, and then right out of the gate there, beginning the second half, less than a minute into the second half, Ellen Stump started the parade of goals for the Tigers. Tigers just taking their time with the ball.
Nick Anderson's coach or subbing here a little bit.
Off to the right.
Got a few in. Going to send in a couple more.
Sean J. O'Brien comes back in.
Got about 12 minutes left.
Tigers once again in, I shouldn't say once again, Dan, I should say still in Indian territory. Lauren Foster over to Aaron Brown.
Nice ball in by Arnett.
Being chased down by Isabel Streeter. She gets the ball back. Tries to center it. Blocked by the Indians. Good defensive play there by number 5, Hannah Bowen, for the Indians.
Right in front of the goal.
There's a shot.
And
that's going to go.
Knocks it high.
High and wide, or it was definitely high.
Mm-hmm.
Whisper Schroeder will put it back in play for the Indians.
That last kick was really short. Wouldn't be surprised if Fisher's poaches on this.
Tigers get the ball right back. Aaron Brown kept it in the zone. Another centering pass.
Hamilton Heights up 3-1 at halftime. Girls soccer tonight over Newcastle.
Nicole Ruffin Aubrey Robertson are doing a good job of handling this ball out high, aren't they, Dan?
Yeah.
Trying to taking time off the clock right now.
There's a foul out there. My guess is he's not trying to score too many more goals. He'd like to work on just their ball handling.
Yeah.
Connections, keep their confidence high.
This is the first of 5 games in this sectional. Dan, you and I will be here for all 5 games.
Yes, we will.
We'll be back here Thursday evening and then Saturday evening for the championship, which is slated to begin at 6 p.m. Thursday night we'll start again at 5:30 with the first match.
I think the boys sectional final will be at 2 o'clock on Saturday.
Yes, that is correct. That's at Hamilton Southeastern High School. I saw the Royals won one of those games last night. Who won the other one, do you know?
Let's see. It was Pendleton and...
I don't remember who it was.
And Fishers. Or, I'm sorry, Pendleton and Noblesville, wasn't it? Let's look it up.
Shot there by Delaney Curtis.
It was. Pendleton.
Whisper Schroeder putting it back in play for the Indians. Promptly taken away by the Tigers. 8:45 remaining in this one. We'll take a brief break between games. Should be back, if all goes well, probably right around 7:30 for the second game.
Yeah, tomorrow night it'll be Noblesville and Hamilton Southeastern at 5:30, and the boys at Southeastern.
That promises to be a good one.
Noblesville won the first one. Noblesville's ranked now, ranked 19th. Not sure why they weren't ranked before.
Once again, the Tigers take the inbound away from the Indians. Tigers seem to be content now to just kind of set things up here, and not that they're not taking shots, but they're just setting things up slowly and deliberately, and if they get a good shot, they're taking it. But
nice cross.
Lauren Arnett had a chance there, but could not get the head on the ball. 7:15 remaining in this first game. Got a stoppage here. This will be up to the Tigers to with the kick, and that's going to be Aaron Brown. Good bit of defense there by the Indians to clear the thing away from the net. Tigers with the corner kick. Just a little over 6 minutes remaining in this one. Tigers trying to get it set up, see if they can get it across the net here and get a deflection. That one's going to go up and over the net. Whisper Schroeder will put it back into play for the Indians. Had a substitution there, had too many Indians on the field there, had to get one of them off. Out of bounds once again. The clock continues to run, just over 5 minutes. Tigers bring it out to midfield. Anderson has not had a serious threat in this game at all tonight.
No, they've not.
Not one. You got to kind of feel bad for him, but you know that's just the way the draw goes.
I got to play a lot of young players.
Mm-hmm.
Got some experience. Keeper certainly got some experience.
Yeah.
Showed real promise.
Even in spite of 8 goals, she's done a good job out there.
There could have been 8 in the first half.
Oh, yeah, easily. Yeah, if half of those shots that went off the post would have gone in, it would have been 8-0 by halftime. Once again, Indians will put it back in play. Under 4 minutes now. I guess part of what you hope for at this point, Dan, is you hope you can get through these last 3:30 with no injuries or no problems.
Yep.
Although the way these kids do their conditioning and stuff nowadays, they're in much, much better shape nowadays than our counterparts were when back in the dark ages when we were in high school.
Yeah, no comparison. Still, though, big, strong folks running at speed.
Mm-hmm.
Nice shot.
Delaney Curtis took that shot.
Easy save for her, but
yeah,
not a bad idea.
The Indians have had the ball deep in Tiger territory only one time in this game, and they have not even had a shot on goal. Caitlin Hicks is just kind of wandering around down there right out in front of the goal circle.
That's a tough thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, you don't touch the ball, you don't touch the ball, you don't touch the ball. Then suddenly there is a shot. You got to come alive pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Coming down to about 2 minutes. Indians get it in. Elena Ortega for them trying to get something rolling here, but the Tigers take it back. Nicole Roof, one of the senior members of this team. Another save by Rodriguez. 1:20. Lauren Arnett going after it.
She's offside.
I thought she was going to be, and then I saw the flag go up out of the corner of my eye.
Down to a minute.
Under 30 seconds in this one. Man, it looks like the Tigers are going to take this, it looks like, unless something off the wall happens, they're going to win this game 8-0.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
One last shot, and that will do it. Dan, your thoughts on this game?
Good efforts by Anderson, about the result that we would have expected. Fisher's got to play a lot of players tonight, rest some starters. Imagine Coach Pizzo will be happy with getting to do that.
We're going to take a little break here. We'll be back in a few minutes, and I'd like to thank everybody who has been watching us tonight on the Fisher Sports Network. We're glad that you were able to join us tonight. If you'd like to watch the second match between the Hamilton Southeastern Royals and the Noblesville Millers, you can join us on www.hamiltoncountytelevision.com or www.hctv1thenumber.com. We'll be having that match coming up here in just about 15 minutes, right around 7:30. I'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA 3A Soccer Sectional between the Fishers Tigers and the Anderson Indians here on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 26 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors: Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church Hiddle and Entrance, Smith's Jewelers, One Zone, and HCTVcalendars.com. On behalf of Dan Axe, my name is Brad Silbert. We'll be back with the Royals and the Millers in about 10 minutes.